This is my return to Survivor from season 1. I think I'm a different guy now. I've watched Survivor, I know how the game works, and I think my mistake last time is I was not ready to play the social game. I wasn't ready to hurt some feelings, and I think now I am. In season 1, I think my defining characteristic was my loyalty to my tribe, the Banff tribe. That's something I really carried. It was a fire that pushed me through the game until I was unanimously voted out by the Banff tribe. I think that's changed my perspective on tribes and maybe the concept of loyalty a little bit. So I'm not recognizing a lot of season 1 faces in the actual players. I think that'll be interesting. I think season 1 was very much a different beast than what we're operating now. And I think in some ways that's going to benefit my playstyle, and in some ways I think when it comes to the sophisticated challenges, more elaborate things, I might not have as much experience with that as the other players, and that's something I'm going to have to think about. The way to play this is, I've been talking to some folks, I've been describing myself as a comet. I come around every 2 years, I go away, I come back. I think I can use that to my advantage. I think if I come into the game, I'm quiet at first, that really sets me up to make it into the end game, where then I can start making a splash. I think there's definitely some players I think are going to be key to the way I play this. And I think it's going to be 2 camps. There's going to be people who I'd characterize as other outsiders, and I think that's going to be my tribe. I'm going to have to make relationships with those people, and I think that's what's going to carry me to the end of this. And then there's threats. I think going into this, there's some obvious threats for this season. So number 1 priority is to address those.
And by address, do you mean eliminate those threats?
Of course.
Name some names.
Who are some people that you want on the chopping block immediately?
Fuck, I should have looked at the cast list better. I know Cole has got to go. And then I think there's some other strong players from previous seasons. Like, can I
practicing
I'm like, can someone hold up the cast list and I'll just read it from here? If we can do some behind the scenes shit, I would actually like to see the list of people, and then I'll tell you genuinely, I just have a bad memory.
Let's see if I can find it here. Oh, it's just the photos?
Yeah.
That works.
We'll see.
But will you?
If you point at somebody, we'll tell you their name.
Okay, perfect. Okay, we're back in.
Hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, who are you threatened by? I'm like, this guy, this guy.
Point to the doll where you're threatened.
These 2 are out, by the way.
Okay, those 2 are out. Is that Connell?
That's Taylor.
Taylor. Okay. Who the fuck is Taylor? I wasn't there, man.
Anything worse said about Taylor and anything nicer said about Connell. Oh, that's Connell? Yeah. That's Taylor. I love this guy.
Okay, just give me a run through quick. I know me, I know Cole.
Hello.
Okay.
Alternatively, you could even.
No, I got 3 names for you. I'm ready now. Now that I know the names.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna save that because I don't know why I still have access. Anyways.
Yeah. Okay, I think going into the season, there's 3 names I've been thinking of this whole time, repeated in my head.
Do they know without everybody laughing?
Okay.
All right, silence for the peanut gallery. Silence.
Here. All right, going into Survivor Season 4, there's been 3 names I've been thinking of, just repeating in my head. And I think it's Cole, Robin, and Tim. I think are going to be big threats this season. I know there's some other folks out there that I don't know as well, but I think those 3 are definitely going to be enough to contend with. I think the path forward to me with such an all-star cast is going to be strategy. I think there's people out there that are going to play a better game than me. I think there's people out there that are going to have stronger relationships than me. I think the way I make it to the end of this is being smarter from the start. And I think that's about making sure that people are addressing the threats and making sure that I'm securing my own relationships and alliances in the back end while not making too much of a splash until the time is right. Frankie, I'm doing this for you. This is however much prize money, 10 months from now, we're getting some IKEA furniture.